Hello and welcome to another Q&A, Ask Me Mondays. Welcome! So, without further ado, let's get right into your question. 20 minutes on the timer started now. Let's go to the top of your questions, and the first question is... Hi! First of all, I want to thank you for amazing videos on YouTube, your Instagram posts, and especially for your Instagram stories. Thank you! You, Scorpio and Kiwi, always make me happy and make me think more positive, and it's very helpful in tough times. Question for your Ask Me Monday video: is ground flaxseeds dangerous? No, I don't know why some people think they're dangerous, because they're so crazy health promoting, and ground even more, because if you ground flax seeds then you can absorb them much better, because Mother Nature isn't stupid. They want take their seeds, spread them around. They want to spread their seeds. They have many weapons how they spread their seeds, and one of them is like with flax seeds, that you don't digest them, that you poop them out, and then a tree will throw over there and 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 over there. But nowadays we don't poop outside in the grass, so the trees have no chance, so we make the best out of it by absorbing it. So that's why we want to ground our flax seeds. Either buy them ground them yourself, or just blend them, then they will be ground. So let me know why you think ground flax seeds are dangerous, and I will gladly debunk it. But please eat your flax seeds. I recommend 1 to 2 tablespoons every day, because they're the richest source of plant foods for omega-3, and also super rich in micronutrients, phytonutrients, nutrients that are bound to the fiber, etc. Next question. I've learned so much. Thank you. So thank you. This was so great and informative. I have a question about cravings, or what you should call it. I sometimes feel like my body craves for chicken, but in my mind I'm crying because I do not want to eat it, as it has something to do with a lack of nutrients in my vegan diet. No, it has not. Your cravings for chicken or cheese, I can't live without cheese, is because you're hooked on it. It's a real addiction. For example, cheese, these, what are they called? Casomorphins, the substance in cheese, casomorphins, they dock into the same receptors in your brain as heroin does. So it's a real addiction, and you need to get over it by not eating it for at least 3 weeks. Before that, you will crave it, like a heroin addict will crave his or her heroin, I don't know, and a cheese addict will crave their cheese because, because of the casomorphins, and also there are morphins in it, which are much less strong than real morphins, but they still make you happy and tired, so that the calf, when they drink, because casomorphins are meant for the calf, so the calf is hooked on that stuff, so it's an addict, it keeps drinking, so it doesn't wander into the forest and say, hey, goodbye mama cow, I just, go into the forest, I don't feel like nursing today, so goodbye. No, the calf is hooked on that stuff, that it always comes back, so that's how Mother Nature built it in. So that's why they have casomorphins, and also the morphins in there, that the baby gets sleepy. But now we humans, when we eat it, we get hooked on it and sleepy, and oh yeah, cheese makes me feel so good. So please stop that addiction. Same with chicken, not as strong, but in chicken, all the stuff your taste buds crave, like it's high in fat and high in sodium. You cannot believe how much sodium, so salt, is in chicken, and that's this combination of fat and salty is what you love. But you need to find other stuff, bland stuff. But first you crave it because you're still a victim, an addict to that. So stop eating it for at least 3 weeks, better a month, and then I promise you, your addiction will be gone. And after a while, it's just disgusting when you see chicken, because you know what's behind it, and you don't want to support it, and you don't crave it at all anymore, because your taste buds will change. They always adapt. If you eat less fatty and less salty, they will adapt in a matter of weeks, and after months you don't crave it anymore. You crave your nice cream, you crave your porridge, you crave your oven potatoes, you crave your bland foods, and you don't even want those animal products anymore. But it's a transitioning process, so stick to it for at least 3 weeks, 4 months, and if you want to still eat them, then get those substitute products, these vegan cheese, vegan chickens, which is great for transitioning because they taste similar. Some of them taste freaking similar, so you won't even tell the difference. So get those and just use them for the transition to make it easier. But I promise you at some point you don't crave them at all anymore because your taste buds are so cleared up and you crave those whole foods. Next question. Hi, what do you think is healthier? Extra virgin olive oil or pink Himalayan salt? My diet is based on fruits, vegetables, legumes, plant milk, whole grains, nuts and seeds, but I need something to flavor my food. My whole wheat pasta, my quinoa, my tofu, because I'm from Spain and we put olive oil in everything. But I know some people think it's not healthy, so that's why I'm thinking about replacing it with pink Himalayan salt. Which do you recommend me? So, yes, you're right, or you don't, yeah. Oil is not healthy, it's basically empty calories, it's basically empty fat. It's the food with the highest caloric density and very little nutrition, so it's much better to eat those whole foods. Instead of putting the olive oil over, why don't you add some olives? Or instead of, I don't know, sunflower oil, sunflower seeds. So add the whole foods, and to flavor your food, oh my gosh, there's so many options, you don't believe it. So first, if you don't have spices at home, go grocery shopping or buy them online in bulk and get lots of spices. You won't believe how much spice in your food would make an impact on the taste. Like get curry, get garlic, get onion, get smoked paprika, cumin, all kinds of curries, turmeric, pepper, chili. Get all these flavors in and you will be amazed what improvement that makes in taste, and then just find out what tastes good for what. Like for my sweet stuff I like cinnamon and cacao, and for my spicy stuff I like curry, garlic and stuff. So get your spices. Then herbs. I buy them frozen, so I always have them handy and they stay fresh. Put herbs over your food, and then also the stuff like nutritional yeast, which gives it a cheesy flavor. Seeds and nuts like chopped cashews or walnuts. Oh, it tastes so much better. Then for seeds I love tahini. Tahini is just sesame in a butter, like peanut butter, but it's made out of sesame. So sesame butter, it's called tahini. Oh, tahini with nutritional yeast and lemon. So put lemon over your food. Squeeze a lemon or a lime over it. Oh, it's so good. Lime, nutritional yeast and tahini. Trust me. Plus some herbs and spices. Oh my gosh. Then also, why not sweet chili sauce, tomato sauce. Always have tomato sauce handy. Then soy yogurt or other vegan yogurts, and puffed flakes, other flakes. There's so much stuff to make a great sauce. So like this here, just freestyle and have these things handy. Always have spices handy, always have nutritional yeast handy and some nuts and seeds, and you can make the most delicious sauce without needing oil or even salt. So yeah. Next question. I have a problem. I'm the only vegan in my family. I recently showed a movie about animal agriculture to my younger sister. She was very touched and sad because she saw how the calves are taken away from their mother, so the humans can steal the milk that is meant for the baby cows. But shortly after that she asked if she could eat pasta with cheese sauce for dinner. It feels like she and a lot of people just don't get the connection between those movies and their diet. Any advice? I don't know how young was it your sister? Yes, I don't know how young your sister is, but you need to explain it to her, because especially when they're young, they just don't get this connection, and just explain it to her. Ask her, really make a simple quiz, like, where do you think milk comes from? And then, yeah, from the cow. Why does a cow give milk? I don't know, because like your mother, because like a female human, she needs to be pregnant. Ah, yeah, she needs to be pregnant. How does she get pregnant? I don't know. Oh wow, she gets raped with this metal thing, and then she's pregnant, and when she's pregnant she gets a baby, right? What happens to the baby? I don't know, the baby gets taken away from the mother in a matter of hours or days, and then soon after that gets killed, the baby, to become veal meat. Oh my God. And then the mother is so depressed, crying for weeks for her baby, but then they pump out the milk her entire life, and as soon as the milk stops, she gets pregnant again, and she's so traumatized after a couple of these cycles, and that is then what you're drinking. So a horrible, vicious cycle I think you don't want to be part of. And then, what do you think milk does to you? And then explain all the health reasons why milk is so unhealthy. Check out this video up here to understand that. And then show her the environmental impact of milk. How much more resources it takes, how much more land, how much more water use. And then, oh my God, I'm gonna ditch milk. So you need to break it down for her. Meet people where they are. Sometimes these documentaries do the job perfectly, but sometimes they don't understand it, don't get the point, and then you just simply break it down. But don't be preachy like you have to do it, just explain where it comes from, because most people, they have no clue where it comes from. So you have to show them what's behind, and then just let them decide. Hey, now you know what's up, now you know what's behind milk, do you still want to support it? And then they know the why. They're like, no, I don't want to support it, but what can I eat? I mean, there's only cheese or nothing and I don't want to starve. No, you need to show them the how. The how is as equally important as the why. You need to show them why to go vegan and then how to do it. Actually, there's something called nutritional yeast. You can replace it, it just tastes super cheesy, like just the same. Or there are lots of vegan cheese, so you go into the store with your sister, you buy a couple of vegan cheeses and then you cook together with her. You see how easy that is? We only take the vegan cheese and that's it. And you know your pasta, it's already vegan, and we make a tomato sauce, and now we add some tahini, some lemon, some spices, some herbs, and we don't need cheese whatsoever. Oh my gosh, that's so amazing, that's so delicious. You need to show her how, that she's like, oh my God, I'm eating these plant foods and they're so delicious, so why would I even eat that, you know? You need to show them how, first why, and then how. Really, don't think like, yeah, they know, because most people, they don't know then what to eat. It's new habits, they need to form them, and you need to help them. That's why I'm bringing out my recipe app so freaking soon, because I want to help people what they can eat, the how, focus on the how. So I have over 300 recipes in my app. It's coming in a couple of days and I cannot wait. Listen to my podcast, my last episode, where I really plug my app and tell you a lot of things about it, how great it is that if you don't like a recipe, you can shuffle it and have 6 alternatives, and the shopping list is so smart that you also get alternatives if you don't buy something, so you no excuse to not make the recipes. And then it also calculates your calories precisely of your biometrics, of your activity level, of your day-to-day level, what you do physically, and then of your sports. You type in your sports and it calculates your calories, your macronutrients, your micronutrients, and the proportions, like you need 200 grams of these or 150 grams of these, and it adjusts it to your needs. So the app is so smart, and plus that I make these masterclass videos, that's what we call it, where I sit right here and explain everything you need to know. Like all these questions, what about soy products, what about vitamin B12, what about fresh versus frozen versus canned. All these questions I will answer in videos, so easy to understand, and they come in a weekly basis, so not an information overflow, but you have time to implement it in your life. Anyways, I just plugged it hard, but that is my Vgains app, which is coming soon, recipes, which shows you how to go vegan. Next question. Hello Ferdinand, that's my name. I recently started to listen to your podcast too. Well done and thanks. Thank you. Welcome on board. I wonder when your merchandise is out, as I want to get a shirt or something from you. It's out now. Vegan Savage. You also can go to veganstrengths.de. On my website you find a link, but it's Vegan Savage. I'm wearing it right now and I'm so proud. And you also should listen to my last podcast episode, as you do, because they also tell you a lot about our merch. It's all vegan materials, it's water-based printing, it's eco-friendly, no child labor, and it just looks badass, designed by ourselves, mostly from Scorpio Mind. She focuses on the designing part, I focus on the ideas, on the website and stuff, and so happy to make this not only, oh, it's our merch no, it's our merch. You give us feedback and we make it happen, and you say, oh, we would like this design, and we make it happen and can get creative, and you let us know what you want to wear and we might manifest it. So this will become a cool project. I'm so happy it's out, and just wait for the new designs which will drop soon. But I will make soon a YouTube video about it, because we have a huge delivery which will come in a couple of days, and then we'll make a video, show you the sizes, what we recommend and how it looks and all this stuff. I'm so excited. Next, I didn't get through your question yet. I also have a question about adding lemon to the meals. Lemon is acid, and I heard that lemon inhibit the producing of enzyme called, which helps to make the full digestion of carbs. Sorry, I don't really get your question, but I don't think that is true. Lemon is super healthy. Lemon is not acid forming in our body. It's really alkaline when you digest it, because you have to look at the digestion process, what it does in your body, and then lemon is really alkaline. And lemon is just so healthy. It's full of vitamin C, and it boosts your iron absorption up to 5 times. Vitamin C rich foods boost your iron absorption up to 5 times. So I recommend adding a lemon whenever you can, like once per day is great. Squeeze it over your salad, squeeze it over your bowl, in a glass of water, in your smoothie, whenever you like. Lemon is really healthy. Next question. Thank you for your great content. Here I am wondering, are you interested in recycling litter? So recycling, I would be so interested, but many people ask me, why don't you recycle? Because we live in an apartment, we don't have a garden or even a balcony, so I don't know where to recycle, or I think I'm talking about compost. Do you mean compost? Recycling litter? What does she mean? Okay, so you're talking about recycling our trash. We do it as best as we can, because we do that what our apartment complex offers, and we divide between paper and rest. That is unfortunately all we have down here. We have 2 big trash cans, rest and paper, and we put paper in there and rest in there. But so I don't know how to recycle then even more. And I talked about compost, which is another thing, but I would love to compost, because I have so many ripe banana peels and fruit peels. You know, I make my ice cream, I freeze 10 bananas, and they have all these radiating peels, and I would love to compost them, but I don't know how to do it in an apartment. I think it's kind of gross. But if I have a garden, I will definitely look into that and will compost. And the 20 minutes are over. It's probably shorter in here, because sometimes I, had a discussion with Scorpion Mind and just was thinking, because as you know, English is not my first language. I wish it was. And now I like to speak German as well, but English, I can reach just so many more people, but I'm so eager to improve my English more and more and more every day, and hopefully I live in an English-speaking country soon, and then I get more fluent and even better, because sometimes I struggle. In my podcast yesterday, I re-listened to my podcast, and I hear out all the mistakes, and I think like, does it bother you? I want to improve, and I don't want to make any mistakes, but it's just not the level I am yet. I mean, I can talk, but I just have some mistakes, and then I make an adverb out of a verb, which was slowly, but it's slow, and then does it bother you, and should I stop making podcasts? No, I don't go down this road. I just improve, and trust me, some months or years I'm on a native level, and then you don't even hear that I have an accent. But I'm so happy that you're on here already and listen to me, even though my English isn't native, and I really appreciate that. And trust me, I'm so eager to improve, and soon my English will be indistinguishable of a native speaking person, and you wonder, does he come from Texas, or does he come from Canada, or is he from Australia? And I always switches my accent from native accents, and then I confuse you, and then I'm from what am I talking about? Who am I kidding here? I think a slight German accent will always be there. But most people, oh, your accent is so cute. Yeah, I don't like it. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I see you in the next video. Peace!